Starting off with a yawn. Welcome to a Swiss draft. Avacyn restored. Should we just. Well, we're gonna go green anyway, most likely. Although I have been a fan of the blink decks. But smugglers tend to. You can kind of get those a little later. This card's bomby. This is gonna get snatched up. You never table anything good in this set. If this gets around, it's a good chance white will be open. Mad Prophet gets around, we should go red. Crippling Chill or Smuggler. So those are the cards we should note. If they get around, it could be a signal. But let's take Revenge of the Hunted. Because it's a big old bomby miracle. I have been saying I'm a fan of the blink decks. Maybe we could go some angel control type of dealy. That'd be exciting. I think it's the best card in the pack. Maybe we can get this scroll to table. Amass and Elsewine. Those are the things I'm looking at. I don't even look at black anymore. I usually don't like to go white either. I've been sticking around in the red, green, blue range. But let's try something a little different. Let's get an Emancipation Angel. And get past a Redeemer. Yeah, that's pretty good. And a Seraph of the Dawn. I can see why no one picked white. I think Seraph's probably just going to be more consistent. Lower curve. Redeemer's probably higher in the power level. Maybe we get some vessels to get around to us. This pack's pretty good. Good for the red strat. Lots of good white in here. Ah, boy. I'm torn. I think I just want the lower curve. Golden Knight Redeemer. I have no idea what's the right pick here. The format tends to be aggressive, so I think I'm just going to take the 4-drop instead. Can't say I'm too thrilled with that. Clearly, people are not wanting to go black. We could get into the Barter in Blood. It is the most powerful card. I suppose we don't want to commit ourselves to green. I haven't been a fan of the black-white. I don't think it syncs up very well. Whereas white-blue's a little more easy to do. I think I'm just going to take the safe pick of the Geist here and continue to cut white. And let someone get all in the black strat. So if we're going to continue down this white path, we take the aggressive card or the defensive card. 2/3s are pretty good in the format. But I think I'm going to take this Valiant on the off chance we get a call to serve. And I think we'll be able to pick up some more Explorers. I think they go a little later than the Valiants. Some good red in the pack still. But we're going to continue taking white stuff. And here we're going to take a Blessing of Nature over the critters. Normally I favor creatures over tricks in this format, but this Blessing's super late and it already goes with our Revenge. So I'm fine with going down the white-green road. Even before a majority of our cards are going to be white, these green miracles are going to be pretty bomby on their own. Here's a 6-drop angel I can get behind. Scrapper is a card I've come to like quite a bit. The artifact nature of it stops a lot of the Intimidate in the format, namely here. But we'll just slam the white angel. Call to serve. Don't mind if I do. And hopefully we get another vessel on top of this one so we can start ramping into big old things. This pick's a little weird. I gotta take the Gate Guards over the scroll. I imagine we'll have a lot of chances at these, whereas 5-drop creatures we currently don't have any, and vigilance on one of our angels is pretty solid. Hmm. Yeah, Laird Elf isn't going to be doing too much for us, so I guess I'll just take a Builder's Blessing. Old Castle. I used to play with that back in the day when I was heavily casual. I loved enchants. They're sweet. Nothing here for us, so we'll just deny someone a 2-drop. Not going to main deck this Blessing Builders thingamabob, hopefully. There's a good sideboard card. So it's not out of the stretch of imagination that we could end up in a color that's not green, although these miracles are looking pretty balmy. But with another vessel or so, they could be easily splashed. This one, not as easy, but still doable. What do we get? A Conjurer's Closet. Lots of good blue. Exterminator's pretty fun. Nothing too amazing for us in here. I was hoping for a low drop. What we can do with this? I'm tempted to take it. Just an off chance we get some Sanctifiers. It currently only works with our Voice of the Provinces. I don't really want to bounce our things forever. What other come into play effects do we get? It's definitely at home in the blue deck. I'm tempted to take the Amass of the components. I've been frisky with going 3-color lately. Nothing is really all that amazing for us in here. I guess I'm going to take the Conjurer's Closet. Ugh. Damn, look out. Things are looking up. No white, no green. Yeah, maybe I'll just splash it. There's a nice Redeemer. Hopefully this gets around to us, although being the only other white card in the pack, it probably won't. But let's grab another 6-drop. I can't let 2 of those get by me. And we get a U-Spirit. If we want to continue down the green road. Our curve is getting awfully high. So I'm almost tempted to take a trick. But, are we going green or are we going blue? I think blue will be a splash, if anything. Maybe we should just get out of blue altogether and get some red creatures. Get out of green, get out of blue. Just go nuts? No, that doesn't sound like a good idea. There's no other low drops. Lancer could be solid. I'll just take the green card. So far, Pack 2 is not treating us very well. We're not getting good bounce synergies with Emancipation Angel. I think I'm just going to take the draw. Actually, Righteous Blow, I usually don't like the card, but we have no early plays at the moment. Or maybe we just start loading up on scrolls, and our our lack of early plays is just made up with a life gain. Yeah, it's worth a shot. We got enough angels. Let's try it out. Angel's Mercy. More life gain. I think I'd rather just pay 4 to gain 7 than gain a life every so. Although this does pair nicely with the Conjurer's Closet. But I think I'll just... No, I'll just take the Angel's Mercy. A bad card for our bad emerging deck. Devout Chaplain or a Defang. With all our flyers, Defang could be pretty good. Our human count isn't the highest, and I'd rather just have a Curse Break in my sideboard than a Devout Chaplain in my main deck. So that's what I shall do. Lightning Prowess might splash it. This is probably my favorite removal card in the set right now. And hell, why not go a million colors? I'll take another Angel. Or I could take a Call to Serve. Now let's get another creature. Our curve is awfully high. Leap of Faith. I think I'll just rare draft. That sounds fun. There's a Sanctifier. I can be happy with that. That pairs nicely with our Emancipation Angel. Green is clearly cut. So these blessings looking a little less likely to be played. Should be looking towards another color. Not sure which. I don't think mono white's working too well for us. Maybe we should have been white black. Shouldn't have tried to fight it. I guess we'll hate on that grounded. Although I doubt anyone will ever play that against us. Another 5-drop. Shabam. This card's not terrible. It's pretty expensive, but still decent. So our priority is to fill our low end of the curve. And not a whole lot in here that helps us do that. I think I'm just going to take a Mist Raven. Try to get into blue-white. With either a red or a green splash for the Prowess or the Blessing. Mist Raven is just too bomby not to get it. And hopefully the Explorer gets around to us. We have the Conjurer's Closet, so that plus Mist Raven could just be sweet. Or Conjurer's Closet plus Sanctifier is good. I think we're just going to have to rely on our 3 through 4, 5 drops to get us there and life gain to make up for what we don't have in the early game. Since we are Angels, I think Defy Death's a little too good not to get. And it looks like we'll be able to table some white card in here. And yeah, maybe Appeal for super lucky, although I doubt it. What's our flyer count? Well, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna hide the Youth Spirit. Doesn't look like we're going that. Of course, now we get a Trusted Force Mage in the pack. We have no other fixing though, which is a bit of a concern. So we could be throwing away picks. Maybe we just take the Shield Mate. Nice 4-drop. 2/3 is pretty solid. Should we just give up on the green? Get into blue? Yeah, why not? Nice, we're rewarded with a Griff Vanguard. This card's super good. That's pretty late, burn the stake. Committed red card, but still solid. But Vanguard's very good for us. Pretty heavy on the 5s. Ooh! As much as I'd like to have a Sanctifier in this deck, getting late Angels, that's a that's a real gift right there. We did something right going heavy white this draft. Lucked our ways right into a nice rare. And I think I just want an Angelic Wall. Something to be doing on turn 2. I do like Exterminator, but this is required for us at this point. Another Angel. We don't have too many synergies going on with it, but it's good enough on its own. Even just bouncing a land. Wingcrafter, a nice pickup here. We're looking real evasive now. And I don't think this is going to be able to make our deck. Lightning Prowess, pretty good yet. So we could, if we get another Vessel, we could probably splash both these off-color cards. Which is pretty greedy. Maybe we splash the red so we can play the Desolate Lighthouse. We did get our Explorer table. That's good. Another nice defensive body. Sanctuary is decent, but I think we'll have enough life gain without it. Might be moving the Angel's Mercy to the sideboard. Although, I think it's a pretty good card. I think it's... I struggle to call it undervalued, because it's kind of a do-nothing, but in this format, as bad as all the cards are, this is actually kind of playable. I'm going to take another scroll over the Defang. Got a pretty good angel count. Midnight Duelist, something to do on turn 1, I suppose. Could slap a Call to Serve on it. We'll hate out the Snare of the Skies. Take that, won't play it. So this deck doesn't look particularly strong. And a Splash Helmet at this point seems kind of greedy. Lighthouse, not going to be played. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to play our Blessing of Nature. Although maybe. Let's see where we end up. I'm not going to put that in there yet. Like guys, some angels. I'm tempted. Our deck is definitely playing towards the late game. Making a bunch of 1/3s of Commander's Authority doesn't seem terrible. Our blue, Stellar, all playables. So we're at 26. And let's see where we got here. Solid 3 drops. Whole bunch of creatures. That's how I like to roll in this format. If you get the valued creatures, you don't need removal. And we have the Defy Death to bring all our nice valuable creatures back. So our area plays are really crappy. So Emancipation is more than likely just going to be bouncing lands. I would have liked to land another Sanctifier, but what can you do? So for Splash Elements, that's basically what we're looking at. Lightning Prowess can kill a lot of stuff in the format. It's pretty incredible. And it's almost worth it because we have the Tandem Lookout. I think we can live without an Angel's Mercy since we have 2 scrolls. Which are nice early plays, good cycling. I'm really tempted to throw this in. I think it's severely undervalued, and there's so many 2/1s. I mean, in our deck alone, we have 3 drops that are 2/1s. So nutty this format is. So I'm going to try to work that in. Closet. Currently we're getting value off Voice, Griff Vanguard, Mist Raven, the Soul Bond Repairings, Sanctifier. So that looks pretty good. Call to Serve gives us another Angel to gain 5 life off of. What do we want to cut? Hmm. This could just be greedy. Yeah, let's not play it as much as I want to. It's 25. With our cycling cards, I think we could get away with 16, but and the vessel. But our curve is so high that I want to try to get down to 23 cards here. I think I'll play one voice. Hmm. Well, with vessel, it's real tempting to go for 16. I like 17 creatures. How many angels do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do want to play this Call to Serve. Because life gain is going to be real important for us to get to our mid to late game. Could just cut the Defang. Keep the removal in the sideboard. There's going to be very few ground units that are going to give us an issue. It's a nice early spell, but other than that, it doesn't do a whole lot. We do have nice evasion with flying, so could play around. Could take out a big fatty on the ground, but I just don't think we're going to need to. We have Mist Raven as our only removal now. We'll just outplay him with creatures. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Let's offset the scales a little bit there. We do have some double blue Mist Raven I'd like to cast. So definitely heavy in the mid to late game curvage. Got some good cycling with life gain. I do like that. Would have liked to pick up that smuggler, all things considered. Maybe we're going to see a trend of not going green because everyone goes green. It's such a powerful color, though. Well, anyway, enough of me blathering on. I think this is going to be our deck. I'm a little hesitant about cutting an angel and the Defang. Like, I'm almost tempted to play another voice over the gate guards. But Vigilance on the Seraph and getting the double lifelink opportunities, that seems very good to me. So we'll just try this out, and hopefully it works. I'll see you for round one.